Hello humans, it's just Martine and welcome to the start of another weekly reading vlog. This week we're actually doing something really weird and super special by starting our weekly reading vlog on a Saturday. It's technically Friday night, but Saturday because it's the first week of Wonderthon. Wonderthon is a readathon created by Lizzie over at Lizzie's Literary Life and co-hosted by a bunch of us, and I am the team captain for Team Giza, and I'm excited as heck. I've literally been crawling out of my skin waiting for this 4 days. I'm so excited and anxious about it. I'm a little anxious, I won't lie. I won't be awake when it's midnight, but I'll talk to you about some things in the morning, some strategies, some plans, because this vlog doesn't come out until it's done. So I can tell you everything. Whenever I want to like spill my guts to Bailey, because I usually tell her everything, I'll just be like, vlog, this is what's happening. Let's get it. Hello vlog. It's 4 p.m. and I'm here to bring you the drama. I have finished 3 books and I'll run through them really quickly for you. So at 4 a.m. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, I won't be able to fall back asleep for like 30 minutes. So in this 15 minutes time, I'm going to read a Magic Treehouse book, get some spots on the military board for my team. So I read Camp Time in California for military points. And that one was like, okay, good. I had fun reading it. I totally forget my rating now. I don't think I actually rated it now that I'm thinking about it. 4 stars. Heard it here first. Okay. And then I finished the Puma Years, which I was like 46% of the way through before this, so I could only count the pages that I read today for it. But I did read that for science points, so I went down the ebook backlist route on science points, got 6 points for that, which was then bumped up the average points that I made on that by finishing another science book that was female main character and even number of pages for Girls Like Girls by Haley Kiyoko. I'm not going to give a review for either of those books because I'm using them for different videos, but now you know about them and what I used them for. And then during the live stream kickoff sprints, Ephesus declared 3 different battles against all 3 teams and won all of them. This is obviously a huge problem because when we lose, we get points taken away, and we lost 1/5 of our points through this battle. So now we're regrouping. We're trying to make our defenses stronger, and I have officially, with the permission of my army, reached out to the captains of Babylon and Rhodes to discuss the potential for an alliance. Not sure how it's going to shake out. They're going to go talk to their peoples. I'm peeved. I felt really bad on the live stream because I was just in a terrible mood after this. I'm shaking it off. It's going to be okay. Right now, our strategy is get as many military points as possible to defend ourselves, mainly from Ephesus, because we do still have more military points than the 2 other teams at this point. And then if we get an alliance, we'll agree not to attack each other. And then we're just trying to get as many points as possible. So mainly using the science board. And once we build our wonder, which is our main goal right now, through pages, we will then be able to earn more points per book on the science board every single time. That's the plan. That's how it's shaken out. I am so stressed. It's day 1 and I'm so stressed. Hello, it's rapidly approaching 9 p.m. and I have some updates for you. 1, neither Rhodes nor Babylon accepted my team's offer of an alliance. That's fine on them to decline. Another battle got declared on us. We lost again. Feeling great out here, but my team is still in 2nd place for points, so you know, nothing too bad happening. I'm happy with that. And we're still currently the most ahead on building our wonder. And that's the real ticket for me, because our main strategy, which I forgot to tell you late last night when I was delirious, is that we were gonna earn military points to protect ourselves, which is obviously not working great. I mean, we could be losing more points if we didn't do that. So I guess hooray for us. But then to focus on building our wonder as fast as possible. Because once you build your wonder, each team unlocks a special power. And our special power, I think, is the best because it gives us the opportunity to earn the most points. And that is that on the science board, we can skip around. So that means for every single book we read after that point, we can get like 24 points. Brilliant. So we're headed there. We're headed there. I think we're almost 1/3 of the way there. Incredible. We love it. We're still going. We're keeping going. Then I finished an audiobook right after the points update tonight. I read it all today. It's The Headmaster's List by Melissa De La Cruz, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. Did I pay the best attention to this ever? No. Do I ever with audiobooks? Also no. Do I know what happened? Yes. Yes, I actually do. There was a crazy plot twist that was happening right when we had the points update, so it was like more shocking than the points update. It was crazy. It was wild being inside my head for those like 3 minutes. So this is a YA mystery thriller about this girl who gets in a car accident and she has no memory of it, and her boyfriend is being charged because another kid in the car died, and so she goes to uncover what's happening. I really loved listening to the audiobook for it because it was like a full cast narration, including the podcast element, like had music and stuff, which was really fun. So I dug that, had a good time. It wasn't like the craziest thing ever. It's a YA mystery. Like, it's ever going to be the craziest thing ever, but I had a good time with it, you know, and it got me points. And that's what matters. So that's my update. And tonight, I'm hoping to go crazy and finish the first Enola Holmes book. I'm more than halfway through, so hopefully we'll make it because I have less than an hour left. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. I'm just ignoring the other teens at this point. I'm focusing on what I'm doing. But last night I finished the first Enola Holmes book by Nancy Springer. This is the one that was then adapted into a movie. The rest of them weren't adapted into the subsequent movies. They're just part of the same franchise. But anyway, I gave this 3.5 stars. I found it really fun. In this, if you don't know, we're following a girl, Enola Holmes, and she's the much younger sister of Sherlock and Mycroft Holmes, and she barely knows them, but then her mother disappears one day, so they come to the estate to like try and find her. Then she discovers that her mother has left her a cryptic hidden message, so things go from there. And yeah, this was good, and I'm looking forward to reading the next two, which I own in the series, and maybe more after that if I have access to them, but this was good. And I think, yeah, I used this for military points because it's an adaptation and that's one of the military prompts. And also today, I had options to take science points for things, and I know I'll be taking less average points per book doing this today, but for one day I'm just going to sit on the military board. So this morning I read a romance novella called Her Best Friend, which was only okay. I gave it 3 stars, but it was like quick. It was 86 pages, and so I got that for the military prompt, a book with a romance, and that's exactly what it sounds like. This girl moves back home and she's like, he's just my friend. He's like, I've loved her forever. And that's the whole book. And then I just finished an audiobook that I started last night, Into the Glades, which is a really fun middle grade adventure-y type book with this mystical glade setting, and the author was inspired by growing up near the Everglades, so I found that fun because I live in Florida, so I was like seeing, you know. And in this one we're following some children, and one of their dads passes away, and he was the one that had their people like settle down in this glade area, and so they go on like this kind of quest to find out if they can bring him back, and there's a bunch of magic and fun creatures and all those things. It was really fun. I'm giving it a 3.5 stars. The genre itself that it was is like not really my vibe, but I was looking for something quick and fun, and this delivered that, so I'm good. And I've started reading a couple other things. I've got my hands in a couple of pies, so today we're just gonna read as much as we can, have as much fun as we can, try to build our military points. So, but last night when we were attacked while I was asleep, apparently we were very close to them in military points and we didn't suffer much damage at all, so I'm hopeful, and that's why I'm sitting on the military board today. We can do this. Hello, I'm so hecking nervous. So much has happened today. I've read lots. I'll talk to you about it later. But a little while ago, Ephesus tried to attack us and we won, which meant we had more military points than them. So we decided we wanted to attack them because we were pretty close to bingos the whole time. Like, that was our strategy. So I finished up 2 books that we needed for that and just submitted the battle declaration form, and we should be finding out soon what happened. And I'm freaking out. I'm literally so stressed. I know that Lizzie just saw it because she responded to my message. I'm so unwell. I'm so unwell. Like, what if they were so close to us? It's already been over an hour since we defeated them the last time. So like, what if they already gained the points back? Because we have no way of knowing how many points they had on us. So it's just like, I guess I'll talk to you for like a quick second while she's finishing that. So the 2 books that I needed to finish to complete that military bingo were We Inherit What the Fires Left, which is a poetry collection that I'm giving 3.5 stars. It shared a lot of the author's experiences. I liked it, but since I read a poetry collection earlier today and I loved it more, this one just felt like less than that, which I don't even think I've talked to you about. So earlier today, I read Call Us What We Carry by Amanda Gorman, and I gave that 4 stars. There were parts of it that I didn't love, but there were parts that I was obsessed with. So, oh no, things are happening, and it's a little crazy. Lizzie said she has to wait for another team to make a decision. I'm freaking out. Oh, and then I also read Sunlight on the Snow Leopard, and that was for the military prompt set in winter. That I'm giving like 3 stars. It was just okay. Not as good as the last Magic Tree House book, and I read it so fast to try and get this bingo in time, but now I have to wait for another team, and I feel so ill. Lizzie said something happened in another team at the exact same time. She wouldn't tell me what team, just that the captains weren't around, the captain or captains, but the Babylon and Rhodes captains are both online right now, so I know it's Ephesus, and she said that she has to wait to make the announcement until those team captains are there and can make their decision that they were trying to make at the same time, because she doesn't want it to like mess everything up. So now I'm super extra stressed because I don't know how long it's going to take them to respond, and I'm freaking out. What if we just made a huge mistake? I mean, okay, whatever happens, they were close enough that like we beat them last time, so even if they beat us this time, it won't be by much. We're thinking calm thoughts. It's actually taking kind of a while, so I'm just gonna talk to you about the book that I was putting off talking to you about because I ended up talking to you about all the others anyway. I'm being really brief in my reviews for this vlog because I'm just reading so many books that like we'd be here forever, and I don't want to edit that if I talked in depth about each one, and also I'm reading them so fast I'm like head empty only reading, you know. So anyway, earlier I finished Angry Young Man by Chris Lynch, which is about this guy. He's in community college and he still lives at home, and his brother is a little odd, and then suddenly his brother starts getting like odder and starts caring about some interesting things and displaying some suspicious behavior. I gave this like 3 stars. There we go. 3.5 stars. Is a pretty good time, an interesting read. I hated the main character. He was a jerk, honestly, but it held my attention, and it was short. It got me military points for air element because of the clouds on the cover. That's what I went with, you know. So those are the books I read today, and I was hoping to finish Enola Holmes' The Case of the Left-Handed Lady, and I'm halfway through that, but then reading The Magic Tree House to get that bingo derailed me, and now I'm so stressed I'm not sure if I can read, so we'll just see what happens. I'll let you know. Okay, so things are happening. 4 battles just got announced. No. I think 3 of them are from Ephesus, which leads me to believe that they bumped up their military points and that they're gonna beat us on this. I feel sick to my stomach. She's typing. No! Oh, frick. They won. I'm gonna go cry. It's painful because we lost just barely. We're not as much of a target necessarily to the other teams because we lost. And morale is good. So let's keep going. Happy Monday. I'm just gonna have to straight up change my plan for this vlog because I was like, yeah, Saturday through Friday. I can totally make that happen. I can totally do that vlog, but it's gonna be too long. I've read too many books. I've finished 5 books today. So I don't wanna sit here and tell you about them and make editing me hate myself. Thanks. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and comment down below, did you participate in Wonderthon? If so, how did you feel watching this vlog back? And stay tuned for the next one, and subscribe for more reading, writing, and college lifestyle content. And until next time, bye humans, bye!